Hey, welcome back to YouTube. I wanted to let you see my new analog meter today I got through eBay. It's like less than 10 bucks with shipping and handling, come from China and whatnot. I have an old one here I got on my workbench. Hopefully Lacey will be on here soon. Hey babe, wish I could blow to hell, but I'm tired after working. This one here I would not recommend at all. I'm just using it for parts, as you can tell. This one here I would not recommend. It's too cheaply fucking made. Excuse my language. And here's the damn test lead. It's really cheaply made. They're cracked and everything. I used heat shrink. I had to solder them and everything. I got a newer multimeter. Would I recommend this kind? I think I got a hold of a sort of a bad one. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys too. I think I got a hold of a bad one, but I got it fixed. Okay? Because it had some bad capacitors in it. It has a little red light for continuity. It worked. It quit working. The bulb is blowed. I hooked it to 9 volt. The bulb's blowed. The needle actually started still working, but then the needle died in it and I had to replace like 2 or 3 capacitors in it. They went bad. And the model number on it, before I show you, is that one right there. It's YX-360 TREB. It's by www.celabs.com. It's supposed to be high quality. There's your little instruction manual. Not much there to look at. Now some of these has fuses in it. Some don't. This one don't. But if it did, you can buy the fuses here in 20 millimeter, whatever it is, or 30 millimeter, whatever. But normally the fuse in multimeters are around a 20 millimeter or 30 millimeter. And that would be around 0.5 amp fuse, fast blow, which is only about half of an amp. The test leads, I will say, is a lot heavier than the other ones. Right there. The only thing is, this red one, I was doing some work back earlier and the little red wire come out of the probe. It must not have had it soldered on all the way, and I pulled this pin probe out all the way, put on like some vice grips or something, stripped the wire a little bit, put a little bit of solder on the wire to start it, and resoldered it back on. So it does work. When you calibrate it, use this knob here. You set it for X10 right there. X10 to calibrate it to that 0 right here at the very end. I don't know if you can see it, but that 0 right there. And if you want to calibrate this 0, you just turn that little set screw right there. And that's another thing on that little cheap one. That set screw is junk and the lens fell off. This set screw is a lot better. And these leads fit in a lot tighter. What I want to let you know, you just use these bottom ones. Don't worry about this third one, because that's just for AC voltage, and you can do the same thing with this bottom one. But as you can tell, right there it works, as you can tell. Now it does have a buzzer in it, but it beeps. Right there you can set it for that, and it's also a continuity test. Hear it? There's a big spider behind me. Wise guy girl Lacey, it's my wife. But see, when you put it down here to the X1, this light here is supposed to be on to tell the continuity. But really, a lot of meters don't have that light. We ordered some on eBay for like a few bucks. For like a pack of 50, I'm going to try to replace it. I have one back here in the shop, but I don't think it's the right one because it didn't light up. But the capacitors I replaced, and I can't stress this enough, you need to have some electronic flux, some real thin hairline solder. You need a pair of these with a work light. And I can't stress this enough, you need a pair of these tweezers with fine tips. The parts I had to replace, my wife could not believe how fucking small these were. Knock, knock, who's there? My wife again. Yeah, knock, knock, who's there? But anyhow, I'll point them out to you. Caramel. Caramel who? That's our cat, Caramel. See those little black dots right there? Those little tiny things are actually capacitors. Not capacitors, sorry, resistors. These here are little caramel frappe smart asses. These here, you can get these in resistors or capacitors, these same kind. You have to use a little bit of Q-tip or something or your finger, put a little flux on, heat them up, and just keep moving the soldering iron from one joint to the next till you move them off the board. And then you just take a pair of tweezers, like so, lift them up. When you lay them back down, you just lay them down, just tack solder the one a little bit on one side. When you get looking nice, you go over to the other side and touch that up. But that's a couple of these I had to replace. I got a couple of bad ones right here in my little sponge holder or parts holder I use. Right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but right there. I use a voltmeter to check those on a capacitance level. Right there. That's what went bad. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's 3 batteries to save you guys time and energy on this. I looked this model number up last night. Some pages were in Chinese, some were in, should I say, Japanese, Oriental language. Some was in English. But I ran across a YouTube video of some guy had one of these tore apart too, repairing the inside of his. And there's 3 batteries. There's 2 AA for the needle. The 9 volts for the little LED light. But I ain't worried about the LED light if I can't get it fixed. You know, this for AC and DC. See right there, it works. That needle didn't do that before. But when I mean DC, guys, don't get it twisted. You can't rush this out to your car and put it on your car battery and start the car and do a load test on it, because you can blow these capacitors. That's why I wish they'd have put a fuse in this to protect those circuits from blowing. Because if anything, a damn fuse would blow before a circuit will. Now, if you just put it on a car battery, you can check it that way. But if you start it with the current and the voltage coming out of the alternator, that's what'll fry these. Now the 20 amp are the fuses I was gonna tell you. If I got some in here somewhere. Let me get my little drawer here. Now if you get a multimeter a lot of times, that's like a 20 amp. That's like a half an amp right there, but that's a 20 millimeter. And I'll show you the difference between a 20 and a 30. I'm going to take none out of the bags. But see the difference? Look. Much smaller around and much fatter around and a little bit longer. So that's the difference. see if you make sure if you got a 20 or a 30 millimeter. If they're smaller fuses, chances are you probably got a 20. If they're a larger one, it's probably like a 30 or so. You can always get those at your local Radio Shack. Now, we ain't got Radio Shack here no longer. Most places one out of Radio Shack, but if you got one in your area, yeah, you can go in and grab a pack. But if not, go on like eBay or somewhere like that and get them, ain't all that much. But I asked the seller at first before I fixed this if I can just go ahead and get my refund back. Because I paid $6 something for this plus $2.99 to ship it. But it ain't hard to take apart. You just take that one little Phillip head screw out right there and it just comes apart. Your 2 AAA batteries are on one side and your 9 volts on the other side. But that's my meter, and yeah, it does work. I checked it for the AC, DC, and everything. I mean, it works good. As you can tell. But if you get one with the light in it like this one, you'd have to set it to X1 to get that light to trigger. But I may make a second video on this, possibly, on this meter. And before I sign off, I'll give you the name of this one. And they're from Snow. I'll give you the name of it. It's Samwa. That's S-A-M-W-A, Samwa. I found the name of the model number online last night. The company's based out of Tokyo, Japan, and I've seen a few of these Samwans floating down in India. But the main corporation's out of Tokyo, Japan. You'll get the test leads, that box I just had, and the meter and the test leads and the instruction manuals. But really, all in all, tell you the truth, for volt meters, I'd rather have digital ones over analog, is because these analog ones, look how cheap they're made anymore. That's about how cheap the board looks on my other one. But it works though. I mean, hell, this one here only took one AA. Look how thin the damn leads are to it. I'm just stripping it down for parts, I mean. But, yep. I'm glad you, hope you like this video. Like, subscribe, comment. Leave any suggestions down below. But, see the difference between the test leads? A little heavier and a little thinner. I'd go with the heavier ones. And by the way, these are rated up to 1,000 volts. But, yep, like, subscribe, comment. Anything on the video, go ahead and do it. No haters, no trolls. Hopefully you liked the video and everything. And luckily I had the spare parts to replace those with. How I got that other LED didn't work, by the way, is I tore an old Walkman apart. It had one in it, but the damn thing won't light up only if you use a 9-volt battery to power it with. But yep, but that's my meter. I just got it fixed today, and that's the box you'll get right there. And like I said, inside your beer manual, no batteries, comes with this. So I buy mine mostly at the Dollar Tree here in town. If you don't have a Dollar Tree, you might have Dollar General, or you can get them pretty cheap at, or Walmart. Test leads come in that bag. But what I do to protect the box, give you a little heads up where it's a cheap box, throw everything back in here and throw it in a Ziploc bag. It keeps it better. But anyhow, like, subscribe, comment. Don't leave no negatives, no haters, no trolls. But I was working for a few hours tied off and on replacing those resistors. Because like I said, you can buy the resistors that look like that and the capacitors. And my wife would tell you how good at I am putting that stuff together, you know, Lacey would. She could not believe, for the love of money, how damn small those looked. She's like, holy shit, those things are tiny. I can't stress enough, you better have some tweezers. Because you lose one of them son of a bitches on the carpet or somewhere, you're never going to find it. And do it in a shop like what I got, away from animals and children. And I'm going to not stress this enough. You must have good eyes, good equipment like I've got, good nerves, good patience, and not be stumble bummed to put this kind of stuff together. If you got any of that, you're not qualified. But anyhow, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, thumbs it up. Bolt meter that thumb like button up. Send Lacey some more subscribers. She just made some new videos tonight. Lacey Fluga, my wife. Send Rick the Ghost to Police Paranormal some more investigators, some more subscribers. But thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice night, day, wherever you are. Enjoy this meter. I would recommend it if you can get one. And don't fail the first damn few hours you get it. And I was just running tests like on circuit boards and stuff. And next thing you know, light died. Next thing you damn know, nothing I did wrong, but next thing you know, the freaking needle quit working. I discovered I took a digital voltmeter, checked all the circuits, found a few of them little tiny microscopic resistors blowed. So once I changed those out, it worked fine. But anyhow, thanks a lot. Good night. I'm going to go back in with my wife, watch TV, but like, subscribe, comment, leave anything down below. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.